If I can just continue with the theme of supporters returning then, I mean, psychologically, how tough would you say it's been for teams, all of them really, Sheffield United obviously most prominently, to be playing in empty stadia?
Yeah, it's there. Again, I'm probably going a little bit off tack here, but it's added to everything in terms of we've had VAR, we've had it's refereed different with no fans in, there's no atmosphere. We're beginning to tolerate things on a football pitch in terms of like fouls and things which I'm unhappy with, and we're giving free kicks for things which shouldn't be. And I know if fans that have been in, it would have been refereed in a different way, and we'd still have a slightly different game on his hands, because we need to be careful where it's going. So I can't wait for fans to get back in and for referees to be affected by the crowd as much as the players, and for the atmosphere to be raucous and really lively and buzzy. Because at the minute it's bland. It is sterile. It's like it appears, and we need the fans back quickly.
And I suppose it's home or away. I mean, the first time the Sheffield United players play in front of any fan base, it will just give everybody that little lift, won't it? Put a bit more pressure on perhaps, but that little lift.
Yeah, I just think I'm excited for it, and I think all the players are. Everyone I spoke to, even at other clubs, everyone's excited because, as I said, it's a signpost of the way out, and we're all hoping, we're all expecting that then next season we've got the fans in with us, we've got the fans behind us, everyone's sharing the same feelings, the same emotions, and wanting the same things. At the minute, we know the fans are out there. The fans have been fantastic, still supporting the team and reaching out in different ways, and we've been interacting in different ways, but it's not the same as willing your team to win all together on a Saturday afternoon. And as I said, I just think this is going to be a little reminder and a little signpost as to what the game is about and how it should be.
If I can change tack then to injuries, one player I did want to ask about, how's Jack OConnell's recovery coming on? I appreciate his season's done, but what's the kind of short and medium term plan for him? Does he need another operation, or is it just about training now?
Yeah, he'll be led by symptoms again, so returning to play in terms of back on the training pitch, not with us, so going through the similar sort of process he went through last time, but at a slower pace. If at any point there's obviously swelling and a reaction, it's a step back, and then just keep reassessing that way. Hopefully, with this slowly approach, there won't be any steps back, and there won't be a need to have any sort of procedures again. Hopefully, that's the hope. If it can all be addressed and done in this fashion, by taking his time and gradually building up, then everyone would be delighted. So yeah, it's just a slowly approach and be led by how he reacts to gradually increasing his load each day.
Game-related stuff. I appreciate you caught Spurs on a good day last week, and Bale presumably had one of his best performances playing for them. But you weren't happy with the first half performance. How has that been addressed this week?
I spoke about it. Listen, the players know, everyone, and if we spoke after, didn't we? Answering questions. If you could put your finger on exactly why it is, the game would be easy. But yeah, we did. I watched the game back, and Spurs were better than I probably gave them credit for. They were really clinical second half, even though we played better. But yeah, the first half, it's an attitude, it's an aggression, it's playing on the front foot, it's demanding possession of the ball, it's not being scared to lose a ball, but then going with an intent to win it back. And yeah, we didn't have that. We didn't have that in the first half. Second half, we started with great intent on the front foot, and continued, to be fair. And as I said, watching the game back, I have to credit Spurs and Bale that their goals were top draw, first class, and the finishes were superb. So they took the game away from us. But we didn't give ourselves the best possible chance to have a foothold in the game just with a first half performance.
Do you think that's a nerves thing? Because you can paint the picture, can't you, that whilst there is always something to play for, the ultimate headline of the season has been set, that maybe shouldn't be those nerves, regardless of the fact that you're playing a team like Spurs.
Yeah, as I said, if you know exactly what it was, it'd be easy to remedy. Nerves, that subconscious element of, as you said, our fate's sealed, without a doubt, we know that. And playing in this league, it's, as I said, you only had to watch the semi-finals of the Champions League the other day. We're in the best league, you can see it, and the depth of it goes all the way down. we may even have the other 2 finalists in the UEFA League after this evening. So that's the quality of teams we're playing against. And as I said this morning to the players, we've got to enjoy that, and that's part of it. And someday, if you're best and you're at your best and it's not good enough, that's fine. We know that's going to happen some days. And you could say that happened sort of second half. They took the game away from us with quality finishes, but the first half wasn't us at our best.
Just on the Rhian Brewster theme, are you happy with his work rate? And I base that question purely and simply on the fact that it seems to happen quite a bit that balls are there for him over recent weeks to go and attack, but he's not doing it, and that's the evidence that fans are.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so I see that, and I could think of one in particular against Spurs when it was pulled back and Ollie put it in first time. Great delivery just behind. So that's not work rate in my mind. That's the understanding of how and where to score goals in the box, and that is something that we know and Rhian knows he wants to improve without a doubt. In terms of striking the ball cleanly when the ball's dropping in and around those areas, yeah, he's up there. He strikes a fantastic ball, but we need to be in those areas more often than not, and force goals as well as be on hand if they do fall to you. Because if you're just waiting for it to happen, it's really tough. Chances are tough to come by. But if you can be aggressive in how you attack the space, then you're more likely to create chances for yourself. So yeah, I'd say that's more a tactical element that he needs to work on.
Just finally then, Crystal Palace, there are a couple of teams this could apply to, but they have yo-yoed and then it's clicked for them to the point where they don't struggle so much these days. Are they somebody that in the long term Sheffield United look at as a model, so to speak, if they're to yo-yo and then hopefully it clicks? Yeah,
definitely, but you have to build that way. I mean, everyone would want, you could name all the teams who've done that, but you've got to look at them, and I'm not speaking out of turn anywhere, because it's building blocks, it's step by step, it's baby steps. But you have to look at then the wages they pay to maintain, to attract the players and maintain and keep the players in the Premier League to gradually build. So whilst you're building on the pitch, you've got to build off it then to be able to maintain. So 2 seasons in the Premier League with the payments that go with it, and then the parachute payments, financially we should be in a better place. And then if for example you go up again next season, we'll certainly be in a better place financially than the first time we went up. So yeah, there's building blocks on the pitch and building blocks off it before you can assemble a squad, if you like, and pay the same amount as the other clubs.